Hello there, Marvel fans, and I am back. Wait, why am I talking like SC reviews? Okay, never mind. So, I watched Ant-Man and the Wasp, the newest Marvel movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And here I am with my review. The first few minutes will be spoiler free, and when I give you the signal, it will be spoiler filled. So if you don't like spoilers, which I actually adore spoilers. It's just my opinion, but when I say that the review will be spoiler filled, that's where you stop. But before that, everything is safe. It's safe. So I have to say, I really like this movie because it has this very fun feel to it. It has some very interesting ideas, concepts, and just it's very well filmed, and it's just again how it was in the last movie. With it's even more exaggerated with how big things are turning small, small things are turning big, and how all that is used as part of the action scenes and part of the story, and everything is put like into place very well by the movie. I have to say, I really like the characters in the movie. The character interactions are always very cute and very truthful to the last movie. And those are the characters that we've come to know, and they progress and they all continue on their path, and they're all very, very good. One character, the favorite character of mine, is of course Hank Pym, because Hank Pym is really like me. Like Hank Pym is this kind of person who is on one hand, he's a good person. He's a nice guy. He has good purposes and just a loving father. But on the other hand, he's this kind of bastard because when something is in his work and he needs it to be done, sometimes he can be a bit unfair and strict to people who are around him. And I really come to sort of find myself in the same spot. Like, I really understand him because I'm the same kind of guy. I'm really nice. I'm like that, but ask any of my actors who film when I'm doing my like little movies. I can sometimes be a very, very sort of uh, I don't know how do you say it, unlikable guy. A bit, not like I'm likable, but I'm very like, hey, you don't do that. You don't do that. We need to film. Can you please stop saying that? Like that kind of character. And that's exactly like Hank Pym is. And he just how he's so cool. And just the actor Michael Douglas, I think it's just great. And of course, I liked all the characters, all the concepts, and now we're going on to the spoiler territory. So you've been warned. So I didn't really have a script because I rarely have a script, but let me tell you what I liked about the movie. First of all, this is spoiler now, okay? First of all, basically, I liked that there wasn't really a villain to the story. You could say that the closest it came to having a villain is that arms dealer, but he still wasn't a threatening menace. At first, I thought Ghost would be the villain, but she and Bill Foster, they both were just not. They weren't bad guys. Like at one moment I thought Ghost when she said about sort of using Scott Lang's daughter to sort of for her goals. I thought that maybe she's gonna do that despite Bill Foster not wanting that, but she didn't. So thankfully, because if she did, then that would make her a villain. But she kept away from that, and I thought she would do that, but no. And another instance is in the end when she's trying to, I don't remember precisely, I've watched it quite a long time ago now, but when basically the ghost is risking some people's lives for her own goal, she's stopped again by Bill Foster and she doesn't do it. So throughout the whole movie, she's just a broken soul, sometimes having some bad ideas, but them never really coming to life. And I really enjoyed the character of Bill Foster, being this kind of father figure for her. And just I could understand both of them. And Hank, again, I liked Hank, and especially I liked that Chinese guy. Sorry, I don't remember the name. That could be a little racist, but who worked at the FBI or whatever the organization was. I really liked him, how he was just always trying to catch Scott Lang in a sort of out of his house when he was on house arrest. However, always failing, and that was just really funny. All these character interactions, all of them, and people could say that. And I understand that many think that Janet Van Dyne, I think, returning from the quantum realm and saving ghosts just with the touch of her fingers, just like magic, was an sort of an unsatisfying conclusion. However, I just felt like it. I know it's anticlimactic, but it just felt like that kind of good, nice end that fitted it all together. So I was fine with it. I wasn't like very angry at it, but I understand if you were upset by it. And now I'm gonna talk about what? Oh my God! What? Ah, yes. About the soundtrack. Now, from the very beginning, I liked the film because I heard the Ant-Man film like dun 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 when Scott Lang and his daughter were going through the sort of cardboard maze. And I like that, but I also heard Wasp's theme, I'd say it. I don't quite remember. It started out as Ant-Man's theme, but then went a little different. And Ghost's theme, maybe it was just me, but I found a little similarity with Bucky Barnes in The Winter Soldier, because they're kind of both, and I really found what happened to Ghost tragic, just soul breaking, it's so unfortunate, and that's exactly the thing. Another thing I really like how Hank Pym is like in this movie, and I really enjoyed a lot of things about this movie, like the ants, everything, just how everything fitted. I also really liked the opening scene, just straight up jumping into it with the flashback of Janet's sacrifice when she went into the quantum realm to disable the missile. I really liked how they repeated basically the entire scene by Hank Pym's narration, just adding little segments, everything, just to sort of connect the two movies together. And the humor was once again really nice. I really liked all character interactions. I also really liked how when Scott said we could go to the friends of his, to Hank was like no, just like he was when Scott in the first movie said maybe my friends will come and help us with the mission. That was a really nice parallel. And yeah, the movie was great, really interesting, really nice, and I really did enjoy everything, especially that post-credit scene with them disappearing into dust. Now, yeah, but it was unexpected, it was really nice, and I loved the entire movie. And if I had to rank it, I'd give this one a 9.9 out of 10. O parenthesis out.